Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'll speak to you after the video. Right guys, it's a bit of a change of scenery. I went to the autumn campaign water and got my rods off the barrow, and then a guy come round and said it's closed for today. So obviously I wasn't happy. So I had to think of local waters basically that I could fish, and I've dropped on to, it's a Sunday, so there's not really many places open to get tickets. So I've dropped on to Walrow ponds. Somewhere I've fished a lot over the years. I haven't fished it for a while, but I knew there's a good chance of nicking a bite, and I've only got until early afternoon. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. To be fair, I was a bit despondent. I was walking around, not really seeing anything, so I just went in a swim that I know I've caught from plenty in the past, even though it's kind of the lake setup's a bit different. Got some rods out, and literally I've got one 45 minutes after putting the rods out, so yeah, it's not too bad. So we'll get them out in a minute. It's only a little common, but we'll get them out and show you, and I'll just run through the tactics, but it's basically the same as what I was doing at the autumn campaign water. And yeah, that's about it really.
Okay.
Yeah, we're recording, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So everybody can hear all your whinging and frantic behaviours.
Okay, shut the fuck up now, love. Let the real star come. Right, guys. So here it is. Like I say, 45 minutes after putting the rods out. It's only a little common. Pink Kraken hook bait. And just a scatter and a Kraken. That's it, really. Simple as that. Surprising really, because this was the actual the softer drop. I got my missus with me, and I said to her when I put the right rod out, because I put it out second and it cracked down, I thought that's the one. For whatever reason the left one went, so I'll show you the other side quickly. And yeah, angry little male by the looks of it, but great condition, lovely little carp, and a blank saver. Hopefully there's a chance of maybe a couple more, but we'll just have to see. There's definitely fish out there. I'm getting a few liners, so it's just time's going to be the problem. I haven't got much time, but if this is the only one, I'm happy. Sweet. It's been a couple of hours since that last bite, and if I'm honest, I'm not too happy. I feel like with the activity I've seen over the spot, I feel like I should have maybe had another bite at least. I've seen a lot of fizzing around the area. I've had a lot of liners, and I've seen at least one nut out, pretty much over the right rod. I've seen a couple more fish slightly to the right, and I've seen another fish behind, so I'm fishing to like a rope, behind the rope, so I really feel like I should have had a bite by now. So it's still fizzing here and there, but it's definitely died down a little bit, which, you know, I mean, if I leave it, it might go, but if I don't reel it in, because I've only got a couple of hours left, to be fair. If I don't reel it in and I don't get that bite, and then I reel it in and say there's a twig on the hook, or you know, it might not have been sitting right. They could have come in and done me and basically cleared out all the bait. You just don't know, do you? But there's something wrong, I feel, because I've got 2 brights out there. The first bite, I mean, it's fizzing over the right rod as we speak. Yeah, I've got 2 bright ones out there. Okay, I put quite a bit of bait out, but I had a bite after 40 minutes, 45 minutes after the first lot of bait that I put out. So there's no reason why over the next 2 hours I shouldn't have had one. So I'm going to rechuck both rods, just make sure everything's fine, and then fire another 100 baits out, 200 bait, you know, whatever, over the top again, and see if we can get another bite before we go. So yeah, fingers crossed. Some good news, some bad news. I redid the rods because I felt like I should have had a bite because of the amount of activity over the rods and around the rods. I really did feel like I should have had a bite, so I reeled them in, just checked the hooks and everything, make sure that was all right, check the buoyancy of the pop-ups, everything was fine. Rechucked them out, took maybe a few more casts than I would have liked to get it spot on, and then put a load of bait in. Well, I say a load, probably another 1/4 of a kilo back over the spot, and it didn't take long. Probably I was getting a lot of really slow liners coming all the way to the top and dropping back down. I didn't really know what was going on. Yes, really weird, very strange, but in the end I got a take. But unfortunately I lost it, so not a hook pull or anything, it just cut off. Don't know whether it was behind the island, but I'm fishing braid and I'm fishing locked up and I'm not fishing that tight to the island, so I can't see it being that. So it might well have been just a snag or something that it's cut off on, but yeah, a bit gutted. But the positive is the rechuck and the extra bait seem to get me the bite, which is a good thing. The other thing is the activity is still there, so there is a lot, you know, there is quite a bit of fizzing around the rods. Obviously I had to redo a rod completely, like so what I'd done is I reeled the other rod in and flung it over onto the spot that had been, well, that's done 2 bites now, whilst I was getting the rest of it sorted out. I've got both rods back out now, and about 2 minutes ago there was some fizzing coming back up over the left rod, which is the spot that's been doing the bites. So, you know, a few bubbles coming up now, so, you know, fingers crossed. I've probably only got, what's the time? Yeah, haven't got much time left really. Probably got like an hour maybe ish left, so let's, you know, hope that I can get another one. But if not, I've had 1-2 bites in the space of 4 or 5 hours or whatever it's been, so it's not too bad. But I'd like to get another one if I could. That did feel like a better fish, but they always do when you lose them, don't they? So, but yeah, if I have anything else, I'll update you. If not, see you next time. Right guys, it's another kind of plan B scenario. Basically, I went to the water that I'm doing like a really short autumn campaign on, As I said before, it's a really small lake, and there's 4 guys on, 1 on each bank, so it's kind of stitched. So I just thought, you know what, I'm not even going to bother. So I've dropped back down onto Walrow ponds. Again, it's probably like 4 o'clock-ish. I got a few hours, not a long session, so I thought I'd pop back down here and see if I can maybe nick a couple of bites, or even just one will do. So yeah, I've managed to drop back into the same swim I was in the other day, albeit a morning session that was, and this is an afternoon / evening session, so we'll see how different it is. Slightly different conditions, but it looks all right. Wind's trickling in here. Got the rods out. Again, no change in the baiting strategy, the same I'm using at the autumn campaign. 14mm Kraken, just a spread of them. And I've got one, I haven't put one of the prototype test hook baits at the minute, because usually I'll put one of them on monster crab. It stinks. It is a winner, but here they do, what I've found is pinks and yellows. Yellows, I've probably caught more fish on yellows than anything. So I've got a Kraken out, which is what I caught on last time, and I've got a Embutric pineapple, which I've caught a lot on over the years. And I've just caught so many in here on yellows, so that's what we've got out. So yeah, fingers crossed in the next few hours we can maybe nick one. If not, you know, it's still out there fishing. It looks like it might even be fizzing just to the right of my spot. It's hard to tell because there's a ripple, but yeah, I'm fairly confident. So that's the kettle boiling, so I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and I'll keep you updated. Right, well, it's not been a good start, guys. Well, it's been a bittersweet start. Literally 10 minutes after putting the bait out, I had a bite, but I lost it. I've had a batch of this braid come through, the coated braid that I usually use. I'm not going to name the make, but it does just feel different, and it's just broke on the strip back of the multi. So I don't know what's going on. That's what happened last time, and I thought I'd been cut off, but maybe I hadn't. Maybe it is just, you know, maybe a dodgy one come through the line and it's just breaking or not lasting very long. So I've whipped that off, put a hinge on now. Back on the pink pop-up again, pink Kraken pop-up, and we've got it back out there. So fingers crossed. I mean, it's a good sign that they're there. They've been the odd fizz over me, so I think there's a good chance that I could get another one. I'm on 2 different spots at the moment, but if I do get another bite on that rod over the spot that I caught from last time, I'll probably move the other rod back over there as well, fish them, you know, 6 foot, 7 foot apart, and then just spread boilies all around it. So yeah, fingers crossed. That's not my only chance. Probably only got a couple of hours, maybe a few hours before dark. So yeah, a bit annoying, but you know, is what it is. Fingers crossed I can get my own back.